best to see if I could try to explain how to do the trick called back crosses. So I'll offer up whatever advice I can give in order to help get that trick done. I will say, I think the back crosses are pretty tricky. You know, they look really cool. They look like they should be simple because you're not throwing in other patterns or trying to do any fancy stuff on the side. So the concept of just getting them all behind the back, it's an easy concept. But I think you'll find as you get into this that the journey from being able to do, say, 3, and then get back into, you know, trying to run that for a while, it's going to be a pretty long one. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you're trying to tackle back crosses, be patient. I guess the first thing you have to consider is basically what I would say the style of the back cross. In my way of looking at it, there are basically 2 different styles of back crosses. There's one where you pretty much keep your head still, looking up, and try to place the clubs pretty loftily in a place where you can sort of use your eyes and peripheral vision to help you figure out where they are. I think that looks like this. And then there's the style that I like a little more. I just think it looks cool, and that's where you keep the clubs down lower, sort of near the shoulders, not above, and you actually use your head to turn and look. So that would look like this. I'm going to be talking today about how to accomplish back crosses with this style. Although I think a lot of what I say can probably be used to carry across even to the other style. Clearly, the thing you have to make sure you can do to sort of judge if you're ready for back crosses is just make sure that you can take one club and throw it behind your back into the pattern accurately and consistently. And I say that out of a cascade, although really that's not even what you're doing when you do back crosses. But if you can't do this, if you can't take that one club and toss it consistently to a nice location in both the right and left hand, on the right and left side of the body, then when you try to actually do 2 or 3 or more, you're going to have real problems. Okay, now that you've done a little self-diagnosis, a little testing to make sure you're kind of up for this, I will tell you, one of the biggest things that helped me when I've sort of tried to conquer back crosses is to keep in mind how I use my body. And by that I mean, am I kind of slouched over? A kind of a comfortable position for me, I notice, is that I tend to kind of stand like this. But my juggling, especially with back crosses, is so much better if I actually hold myself upright. You want to make sure that you're using your arms and shoulder, the fact that those are good mobile joints. You're using those to accomplish the back cross, not a lot of swaying motion with your body. Because hey, that looks like a funky dance, but that's not going to look very cool when you're trying to throw clubs around there. And you'll probably even hurt yourself or somebody who's watching. So, the movement is not like this. And that's not how you're getting it done. It's upright, body, arms, shoulders, and placing the club in space the way you want it. So, keeping your posture upright, remembering that. Here's the first drill. You're going to want to do a standard cascade in front of your body. And then you want to do 2 back crosses and then back into the cascade. So like this. Okay? Keep your posture nice. And as I'm doing that, I'm checking to see where those back crosses are coming in. Okay? The left-hand one feels good, but maybe the right-hand one is out here a little too far. Or maybe the left-hand one is just fine, but the right-hand one is coming back over here in front of me too much. That's the kind of stuff you want to address. And especially with back crosses, I would say doing the cascade and then the 1 or 2 behind your back is going to be key. Okay? I did left-right, so I was going cascade, left-right, left-right. Now what you want to do is also make sure you can do right-left. So it will be right-left. Right-left. And that needs to be just as comfortable as the other one. As I catch the club, okay, the club will probably come in my hand something like this. Okay, what you want to do is, as you let the club go behind your back, loosen your grip just enough so that as it slides down to be thrown, it drifts out of your hand a little bit. Okay, like this, it's drifting down. And then clearly, the most important part is to let go of the back cross when your hand is at the knob of the club. I mean, that's why the knob is there. It's to help you throw that thing correctly. But now, be careful that you're not just doing this. It's not just swinging it by the knob. It's using your hand to guide it down and throw it. So it's more like when you feel the knob, that's when you know you have to release it. But it needs to be released accurately. You're not just taking the club and go, okay, that's not going to work. So again, here it comes in, I catch it, and then behind my back, something like that. Once you can do 2 back crosses successfully, keeping your body upright, keeping your legs fairly stable, using your shoulder and arms to really place those throws where you want them to be, then what you want to do is work towards doing the cascade in front of your body less and less frequently between the 2. So right now I might do, say, 6 throws, left, right, and then I'm going to do again 6 throws, right, left. Then what I want to do is move towards making the amount of cascade throws I'm doing in front of me decrease. So I'm going to go right, left. Okay, and don't forget, you got to work on both sides of the body. Okay, so what I've done is maybe I've done 6 sets of cascade right here, then 2. Then I'm going to do maybe 4. And then 2. Then I'll do 4 for a while, then I'll do maybe 3 cascade throws, and then the 2. So you're trying to decrease the amount of time that you'll use this as a recovery from the back crosses. Now you're ready to go for putting all 3 behind the back. When you do that, okay, again, use the cascade in front of you as a comfortable pattern, as kind of what I call the recovery pattern. And now you want to do left, right, left, back to cascade. Left, right, left, back to cascade. Get comfortable with that. Then do right, left, right, back to cascade. Right, left, right, back to cascade. You want to be comfortable with every throw that you have. So you'll do 3, back to cascade. 3, back to cascade. Then try doing the 4, back to cascade. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you just want to build 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. I usually pick a number. I feel good if I can do 25. When I was first learning back crosses, I think I set one time as a goal to make sure I could do 100 of the nice low ones. You know, the real nice low ones. And at this point, I'm probably getting old, but my shoulder's kind of wearing out, and back crosses are just not my thing anymore. Anyhow, anybody out there, you're all probably much younger than I am. Go for it. It's a good trick. I have to say, it's one of the snazziest ones that I think is out there. Good luck on this.